Hey guys, what's going on? Now, I am finally back after taking what to me felt like forever of not recording any game whatsoever. It's only been a couple of days, but I'd been so good in actually constantly recording and doing all that kind of stuff that it actually felt like it had been a while since I recorded anything. Now, normally I don't start this game in particular at the main menu, but the only reason why I did is because I was actually having trouble with my computer over the past week, and so with some issues with the hard drive, I had to get fixed, lost some recording, all that kind of stuff. Just the basics that you would probably need to know. But the only recording that I lost, or actually the only audio that I lost, because I didn't lose the recording of it, was actually this game, and it was only about an hour, so it's not much. But for the people that don't know, Final Fantasy XIII Part 2 actually has a scene that plays. It's like a conglomeration of a bunch of cutscenes that you witness, you know, with any particular time, where it's set for how long you played, and it shows you pretty much what has gone on since the last time you played the game. Now, 13 had this feature too, but it was all text. This game stepped it up with like conjoining of different cutscenes. So I figured, why not just put that in the video and kind of let that be, show what was going on. You can actually see the date that I last played it, which was over a week ago. Final Fantasy 13 2. But pretty much all we did is, I believe we fought Caius, and we went into Yasha's Massive, uh, a separate timeline pretty much, and it actually didn't show as much as I thought it would, but that's alright, because I could probably explain it better than it did. But we beat Caius, we went to Yasha's Massive, a time, or better yet, put it this way, it's a time that's different, well, it's the same date, but a different timeline, which again is a little bit harder to understand if you don't know the basics of time travel, but it's not that hard. It's pretty much the same events have happened leading up to it, but from that date forward, the only thing that's different is the timeline will be different in the future, if that makes any sense. I went ahead and did Augusta Tower 300 AF off camera, mainly because I only had to go up like 3 floors and activate the computer, or look into the computer, and it actually starts something up that happens in a different Augusta Tower timeline. And this would be Serendipity, which is the casino, an optional area. Of course, it's locked. I think we unlock it later in the game, but that would be our first glimpse of it. Now, I believe our next area is this one, the Sunless Waterscape. So we're going to go on in here, and actually you just saw snow right there. This is the first time we see him in this game, and he actually joins our party for while we're in this area, for like the first time we're actually in this area. So kind of get to use him a little bit. Actually, we don't get to use him. He just activates automatic, or he fights automatically, but it's a good, addition to the party. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. Although, the past week has been a little bit hectic for me, because like I'd been recording stuff for so consistently that I actually wanted to record stuff all the time, and it's weird.
You cannot help but long for the next encounter. Humanity's great frailty. We prefer past happiness to future uncertainty.
Those are red mini flans.
So this is what the end of the world looks like.
Are they going to destroy the planet?
I don't know. But if the world does end here, my future should never have happened. Which means there must be a way to stop them. What is it? What's wrong?
The daughters of the sundered cocoon are sacrificed to beasts that warp time itself. The pillar crumbles to ashen sand and down to earth. The cocoon does fall.
What? Sarah. Sarah! Sarah! Wait! Sarah! What's wrong? What did she see? Was it a vision? Does Sarah have the same power as you?
And then there, Noel pretty much just says it all. Sarah pretty much has the same power as Yule, although she doesn't look or sound like Yule, or doesn't even have Yule's name. So that's a little weird, but you know, she has the same power, which, as you've seen, can leads to her seeing the future or seeing visions of the future. You know, all that kind of fun stuff, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna do this stuff real quick. And I just completely reversed that. Ah, man. See, that's why I always had my people set up the way that they always were. I hate it when it does that. Because it's not a specific way that you have your characters. It depends on which leader you're using will be at the top. And I use Sarah
Why?
99% of the time, so I accidentally did that for Sarah, but I'm not really worried.
Wow.
I pretty much got the most out of what I
That
was
is
doing
one
anyway.
gigantic monster.
That's one thing.
Snow, is that really you? I can't believe it.
Snow looks fucking weird without that damn fucking hat on his head.
Dream or not, gotta get out of here.
Thanks, Noel.
I'll give you a hand.
No, I'll hold it off. You get out of here.
Hey, kidding? Is Sarah watching? I don't think so.
Fine, we'll do it together.
Ah, typical Snow. Always has to be a hero. Alright, so I can't remember. I don't think this is the weakened form of the Sing. So I'm actually going to use diversity. Only because it's probably... Actually, this is the weakened version, so I don't really have much to worry about. There's a stronger version that you can fight later in the game with the Paradox Scope, which is an item that you get after beating the game, believe it or not. And it actually, like, you close timelines that can actually have a different future.
Get close, I'll cover you. Don't be a fool. Come on, trust me.
And you can actually fight the bosses there in a different form if they could possibly have one. Which is, it can be useful, yeah, but not much. You gotta train like hardcore to be able to do a lot of that stuff anyway. So it takes a while to be able to do some of it. Now I know for sure this area, which is the Sunleft Waterscape, 300 AF and Brescia Ruins 5 AF have, you can use the Paradox Scope there, and you can use it in the last area as well to fight the final boss in a stronger form, which I don't know why you would. He pissed me off the first time so much, but you know what, some people just like that kind of stuff. Oh wow, straight down his throat.
Sarah! Shoot!
Got it.
Oh yeah. See, the cinematic actions give me something to do in the cutscenes. It's so cool. Or at least I like it. I don't know if everybody likes it. I got a potent crystal and a crystal heart. I think the potent crystals are grade 3, I want to say.
Just won't stay dead.
Let's go. Yeah, hit it hard while it's down, and I mean we get out of here. Look, that way.
Come on, Snow. Let's go.
Hey, Sarah!
Okay, so I think you beat it the first time.
Hotheads who can't back down don't last long on this planet.
And the second time it actually is a
Sometimes you
stronger
gotta
form.
make a stand.
You're not listening to me. Humans aren't strong. They die easy.
Well, some of us are tougher than others. Anyway, thanks for the help. You got a name?
This is Noel. And this is Snow. We're getting married.
It's on hold for now.
You know, somehow I didn't expect you to be such a hothead. All I hear is what a great guy Snow is. And look where you are, all the way in the future.
I'm sorry, who's the hothead? What were you thinking bringing Sarah out here?
Listen, Snow. Guess what, Lightning? I found Snow again. He hasn't changed a bit. Still as reckless as ever, still doing his own thing. To think I spent all that time worrying about him. Stupid me. Guess I'll never learn. And that's how we got here.
Now it's your turn. Why did you up and leave Sarah? What are you doing fighting here in the future?
You really want to know?
I asked, didn't I?
Lightning appeared in my dreams too. Can you believe it?
You saw lightning?
She told me I had to protect Cocoon, so I started jumping through time, checking things out. I learned that the giant jelly bean back there knocks Cocoon down.
You mean the Flan we just fought?
Uh-huh.
According to the stories I heard back in my own time, Cocoon was brought down by war.
Well, there's more than just one cause. Did you see what it was doing, that Flan? It's melting the crystal of the pillar, bit by bit.
But Vanille and Fang, they're inside it.
Yeah, so Cocoon starts to get unstable. People feel the tremors and begin to panic. Next thing you know, everyone's fighting each other.
It's consistent with what I know, sort of.
I can't believe lightning appeared in your dreams as well. She told you to protect Cocoon's pillar. So she must want you to save Vanille and Fang.
Like I said, sometimes you gotta make a stand. I don't have a choice. My mission is to stop that thing for good.
I swear I cannot stop looking at Snow's hair. It's so awkward from 13. Alright, so Snow's here because of something Lightning said in his dream. What else does he know? I have no idea. Like, seriously. Ask if he's still alive.
Hope confirmed it for us. He said lightning is alive. Somewhere out there.
Okay, no way. You met Hope? Well, if he says she's doing alright, you got nothing to worry about. Hope's a smart kid. Listen, Sarah, I got an idea. How about putting your search on hold for a spell? Right now it's Fang and Vanille who really need our help.
And if the pillar continues to be damaged like this, Cocoon will start to wobble and shake.
We have to do something about that Flan. Hope told us to try and protect Cocoon. I think that's what my sister would want too.
None of this makes sense. There are thousands of Flan appearing out of nowhere, and they're fusing and creating a beast that shouldn't exist.
be a paradox?
If it is, we'll need to do some traveling to fix it.
Which means you've got to find an artifact first.
Lightning, did you meet Snow in his dreams? Is there a reason why you can only talk to us when we sleep? Snow hasn't changed one bit, even though it's been years since I last saw him. He's still as hot-headed as the day we said goodbye. It makes me so mad. But it's a relief, too. I've been caught up in the fate of the world for so long. It feels good to worry about the simple stuff. Being with Snow helped me forget about what the future might hold.
Alright, so we learned a little bit about the pillar right there. Which I guess is a good thing, because we know what starts the fall of Cocoon.